They reiterated a target of 20 million deliveries by 2030. That would be 24% share of the market. They'd be by far the biggest auto manufacturer if they get. Now that's aspirational, but they gave you a roadmap of how to think about, and this is the second point, how they could cut costs by 50%, which allows them to go into the mass market, which is about 50% of the market. They took you through looking at powertrain cuts, battery cuts, general assembly cuts. They announced that day that they were going to open up a new plant in Nuevo Leon, Mexico, where the labor costs are cheap, and they could take full advantage of the $7,500 IRA credit, and they could export into Brazil and other Latin American countries where Mexico has tariff treaties. So I came away extremely bullish. I felt that, the breadth, one of the concerns I've always had is, it's an Elon Musk company, but you saw there must have been 15, 18 people up on the stage that gave you a lot of confidence that there was a really broad, in-depth management team if Elon were to ever disappear, not that he's going anywhere. Other positives, Cybertruck is coming this year. Cybertruck's going to be huge. There's 1.3 million pre-orders. I think the street next year for 2024 is about 90,000. If they actually get this thing launched this year, which I think the confidence level should be high now, if they could do even 200,000 deliveries next year with Cybertruck, that's worth about 40 cents a share.
Tesla is generally known for making fantastic EVs, and it has made a name for itself in this business. But aside from electric cars, Tesla also makes solar panels and batteries to store renewable electricity. A transition to clean energy, which is one of Tesla's major goals, would need these products, and they need to have been produced sustainably and humanely. At the recent Investor Day, Tesla introduced new measures to support its bid to produce low-cost EVs, as well as a new $5 billion Tesla Gigafactory in Mexico. Although some say it didn't meaningfully discuss plans to reduce the high cost of its raw materials for batteries, such as lithium, Musk himself has said that lithium is extremely common, and there's enough lithium ore in the United States alone to electrify all of Earth. Definitely something big is coming for Tesla's energy business, and investors shouldn't miss this opportunity. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow. Tesla's solar business is a potential driver for the company's growth. In 2021, the company reported $801 million in revenue from its energy generation and storage business, which includes three main products: solar, its Powerwall storage device, as well as its Megapack. Although Tesla has not fully focused on its solar business just yet, there are still opportunities to fully optimize the business in the future. Several Tesla bulls and Analyst have stated their bullishness on Tesla's energy business, and how this could take the car company to a whole new level. Tesla investor Gary Black had previously said that he expects to see Tesla Energy earn about $20 billion in revenue in 2023, and about $8 billion in gross profit. According to him, this is one catalyst that is not well known, and it is because Tesla Energy has not contributed much in the past. There is also little to be expected from this business. Likewise, Canaccord Genuity recently stated in a note where they called Tesla a sustainability behemoth, pointing to Tesla's solar and energy storage platform, its electric vehicles, and its dominant position in both, and they expect to see continued growth from the company. According to him, the coming months seem pretty positive for Tesla, and the car company has an incredibly strong balance sheet to weather a recession. Will Tesla's energy business grow significantly, as many of these analysts believe? Well, we're about to find out. But before we do, if you like this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to keep up to date on everything going on with Tesla. Tesla is increasingly focusing on renewable energy as a whole, rather than just electric vehicles, offering a broad range of solar and energy storage products for clean energy purposes. Tesla recently announced that it is building a factory in Shanghai to produce its Megapack battery, further expanding into the country at a time of fraught US-China ties. The new factory, where Tesla will manufacture its high-capacity battery for energy storage, is scheduled to break ground in the third quarter this year and start production in the second quarter of 2024. Tesla plans to produce 10,000 Megapack units every year. This is equal to about 40 gigawatt hours of energy storage, and this product will be sold worldwide. If you're not aware of just how big this could be for Tesla, then what's coming may really surprise you. China is the second largest market for Tesla after the US, accounting for nearly a quarter of its revenue in 2022. Its car plant in Shanghai, located on the outskirts of the city, accounts for roughly half of the company's global car deliveries. For Tesla, Shanghai is the site of its single largest factory for manufacturing and making cars. The plant not only supplies China's domestic vehicle market, but also exports large numbers of cars to Europe, where Tesla has found it harder to build factories as quickly as in Shanghai. China has also been liberalizing its power markets in response to waves of blackouts in the autumn of 2021, when demand overwhelmed the country's power suppliers. Many factories were closed for days, and some office towers had to be evacuated before their elevators lost power. In China, demand for grid storage batteries is especially strong. Many provinces now require new solar and wind farms to have enough batteries to hold 10 to 20% of the electricity they generate. The combination of China's shift in pricing and the regulations of new renewable energy installations to store electricity has created a fast-growing demand for batteries. China produces most of the world's rechargeable batteries and dominates the chemical processing needed to produce their ingredients. Tesla's Shanghai facility that will make the megapacks will be close to the factories that manufacture almost all the world's lithium iron phosphate compounds for batteries. These compounds are less expensive to make than the materials previously used in rechargeable batteries, and that makes Tesla's battery cost-effective. According to Tesla, a megapack unit can store enough energy to power an average of 3,600 homes for 1 hour. Tesla's megapack batteries can be used for utility-scale power storage, such as saving wind and solar energy for later use. Energy generation and storage are a relatively small portion of Tesla's business, generating about 5% of the company's revenue in 2022. The capacity to store electricity when it isn't in demand is critical as electric utilities move toward wind and solar energy to replace generated fossil fuels. In the second phase of Tesla's master plan, revealed in 2016, Musk said the company planned to expand the electric vehicle product line further, create solar roofs with seamlessly integrated battery storage, and develop self-driving capabilities that are 10 times safer than human driving. But you may ask, why Shanghai? Well, there are a couple of reasons for this, and we're going to discuss some of them now. Tesla's news comes as geopolitical tensions grow between Washington and Beijing, and as economic uncertainties linger in China. These factors are causing many US businesses to be wary of making new investments in the country. Last year, Tesla suspended production at its Shanghai factory on several occasions. First, early on during the pandemic, and then in December as it faced a wave of COVID-19 infections among workers and suppliers. With the new plant, Tesla will take advantage of China's dominant battery supply chain to increase output of its megapacks and to lower their costs, in hopes of meeting the rising global demand for energy storage as the world shifts to using more renewable energy. In China, Tesla faces stiff competition from homegrown buyers with similar and cheaper electric vehicles, like the Warren Buffett-backed BYD, US-listed NIO, and XPeng. Tesla cut prices in October for vehicles sold in China as material costs fell and offered various incentives to buyers. It slashed prices again in January after deliveries of its Shanghai-made cars plunged in December. Tesla already has a megapack plant in Lathrop and is in the process of increasing production there. Musk stated in a tweet that the planned Shanghai factory would supplement output of the megapack plant in California. The Biden administration, as well as the Chinese government, has been pressuring companies to make large investments in emerging technologies. The $370 billion Inflation Reduction Act, which President Biden signed into law last year, provides incentives for rechargeable battery production in the United States to supply the American market. Tesla's battery factories represent a bold step taken by the automaker to meet its 2030 delivery goals. Musk has an ambition to sell 20 million Tesla vehicles per year by the end of the decade, and this is no joke. Although, given Tesla's delivery of roughly 1.3 million vehicles last year, it is clear that the automaker still has a long way to go to hit Musk's target. But the more efforts geared towards this course, then the higher chance there is that Tesla will sell as many cars as it plans to. by getting a hold of its battery supply, Tesla will be able to manufacture more cars to sell to more people. Benchmark Mineral Intelligence CEO Simon Moores stated that to truly build a sustainable, low-cost EV, a number of cost controls need to be implemented across the supply chain, especially for batteries. If Elon Musk truly wants to deliver EVs that everyone can afford, then he'll need to get serious on bringing the cost of batteries down, or risk ceding the market to hungry competitors. But if he can pull it off, then Tesla has a clear path to expansion. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know down below, and don't forget to tell us what your valuation of Tesla is. And if you want to know more about what Tesla's been up to over the last few days, go ahead and click on this next video on your screen. See you there.